Okay. Today's October 28th, what did I do? Oh, I flipped it over. Oh, you can flip it over while recording? That's cool. Oh, yeah, you can. This is menu phone. Anyways, it's 7:28 in the morning on this Friday, October 28th, 2022. I'm here in the office, and I'm gonna make a video talking about my life, things going on in my life right now, plans and stuff, cause so Marco got us another job yesterday, a $400 job doing this huge driveway and sidewalk, walking area, patio area of this house on a ranch. And and it's good because it came at a time where apparently we're being not laid off, but like put off from doing our other regular job at Chick-fil-A, because they're gonna do basically repaint the lines. So they're gonna sandblast all the old lines off and then repaint everything. And it needs to be not gone over for at least a week or something, I think, the paint, before it could be pressure washed again. So so that's good. I mean, we didn't find out we were gonna be cut from that job basically for the week until after we finished this job, but it was nice having that extra money. Well, it was nice until this always happens to me every time, like I'm doing good and then I get like some kind of good happening, there has to be like bad like immediately after, like that same fucking day, or like literally right after. Like my life is just so balanced with good and bad shit happening to me as it pertains to my level of success in life and where I'm personally at in my mission. It's not funny. Like it's disheartening. It's like I'm not allowed to be put on a higher level of living and comfort until I have integrated a certain part of my everyday life as part of my mission to evolve humanity, to get this world out of the muck that it's been stuck in for so long. That's my mission. And if I'm not doing that, like a certain amount of time in my life, and I'm starting to get success and stuff because of my own work or my own, willingness to go that way, then it's like, remember what you came for, you mother. So, anyways, literally, like, after we finished the job here or over there at the ranch, which was in Mines Road, super far away, La Bota Ranch, and we were coming home and talking about how we have another couple estimates and how they're big jobs and how things are going good and everything. I'm talking to Marco about this stuff, the tire fucking pops, the right back tire of our trailer pops, and it pops like right before we're gonna get onto the freeway exit ramp. It popped, so I was able to pull off to the side there before you get on the ramp, and we were like, oh, what are we gonna do? it's it's something we should have taken care of a while back, because the tires were already super flat and we hadn't changed them, and we were supposed to change them, but we've been also already broke. Like, we didn't have the money to shell out and go buy new tires. So anyways, we when it popped, well, we were kind of forced to, go buy it. So we had just gotten paid the 400, so we were able to go buy it. It was like $80 or something for the one. And then Marco, well, what we did was he just disconnected the trailer from that spot, because I tried to drive it a little bit further like that, but I just didn't feel comfortable. I was like, no, we're gonna fuck up the axle and the rim and shit. Like, let's just um leave it here, and I'll stay here with it, and you go get the stuff. So he went to go get the stuff, and he comes back with a new tire and a new it's called jack, and a new the cross, what's it called, uh I'm sorry, I'm just very very upset right now, but like sad upset, not angry upset. Like, I want to cry. I don't want to cry though. Like, I have that feeling that I want to cry, but I don't. I'm not allowing myself to cry. And I'm stoned right now, so that's helping, like, to not allow my tears from just pouring out on their own. It's allowing my mind to, like, think things over a bit more before I just start reacting emotionally. And so I stayed there, and he didn't take very long. He took maybe, like, I don't know, 30 minutes or 35 minutes total to go get everything and come back for me. And we changed the tire out, and we did it pretty good, like, without any problems or anything. I mean, we debated a bit over the nut, which way it was supposed to go back in. He explained how he thought it was the rounder part that was supposed to go in first, because it gets stuck in the hole and tightens there. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Whatever. I mean, it'd be tight either way, but that would, I guess, like, reinforce its tightness. And so yeah, we put it together and left and went home, and we were walking up to the office. Actually, I was gonna go inside at first by myself, and he was like, I'm just gonna go to the office and smoke a bowl, and I'll come back. I'll come back inside. I'll be inside right now. And I was like, okay. But I didn't want, like, I knew as soon as I walked in the door, like, she's gonna be asking, oh, where's Marco? Da, da, da. And so it's just better that he's there, because the more presence he has around, the less, like, worried she is about what he's doing or where he's at. So I was like, just, I'll just go with you, just so you could finish real quick, because supposedly he was just gonna take a hit and come inside, and he never takes long doing that. At most, like, 5 minutes at most, when he's just going real quick. But then when I was walking up with him, he was like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, I'm just gonna go with you so that your mom's not, asking where you are and stuff. And he was like, oh, but I wanted the baby to know we're here. And I already felt, like, weird. Like, I sensed that he didn't want me around, like, he wanted to be alone. And I wasn't sure, if it's because he wanted to watch porn, or because he wanted to, just, like, talk to a friend of his or something. I don't know. Like, I don't like to think the worst. And porn is not the worst for what I encounter here. Anyways, so I was like, well, I mean, I don't see why I can't just stay with you. He's like, oh, I just, it's because I was going to take a while. That's why. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I thought you were just going to go real quick, he said. And he was like, oh, no, I wanted to take a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay. And I just, at that moment, just knew, like, you did something. What the fuck did you do? What is it this time? And so I just went inside and I said hi to the baby and I checked her and everything, made sure she had her medication, gave her her next dose, and took a shower. And then I ended up coming outside a little bit later because I wanted to ask him how much money he had left, because, you know, he spent a lot for that jack and the tire and gas and other sustenance items. And he, as soon as he heard me walking up, I heard him like banging the pipe loud, like he's emptying it, like all like drastically, you know, like in a rush, like. And I was like, okay, that's weird. And then I go and I open the door and I walk inside and I just see the billow of smoke coming out. And I'm thinking it's weed. And then I go and walk in and I sniff it and I smell like gasoline. And I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? That's not weed. I'm not gonna go into the details of what it was, because I don't. I'm not trying to rat anyone out or rag on him or anything, you know. He's an addict, like. But it wasn't something I liked at all, and nor something that I want around my daughter, or me, really, anymore. Shit, I've done it before. I've smoked that before, so I know like what it is. I didn't do it for very long, mind you, because it wasn't appealing to me. Like I don't find something that you have to be purchasing like every 2 to 3 hours or less, even at a certain point. I don't find that appealing. And that's, no, it's not even a good feeling. Not to me, anyways. So I didn't rag on him or like get mad at him or tell him off, because like there's just no point in doing that, you know, when somebody's like that, especially in that moment. Like they're not gonna, if you get angry, if you get upset, if you get especially judgmental in those moments, they're not gonna listen to you, and all they're gonna do is point the finger back and try to make you look as bad as they can in comparison. And that's all he ever does when I get mad. So there's no point like in getting mad. Like it's not a proper communicating factor. It's not with him anyways, or people like that especially. So I just told him the truth as calmly as I could. I started crying, of course. I didn't fucking want to. I couldn't help it. Because when I start to think about Adina and how it's going to affect her, like certain outcomes, It just breaks my heart. And I just told him, if you keep doing this, like if you have more, if you just like telling me I'm sorry or whatever, because you just want me to leave and so you can finish the rest, like just know like what path you're going down, and don't blame me later when we're not a part of your lives anymore because of it, because it wasn't my choice. I did everything that I could, like, to try and help you, to try and help us, and I don't know what to do anymore. Because I don't. I mean, I've told him over and over and over again, you can't be doing pills because you're gonna be wanting to do other stronger stuff later. You're gonna want to again. It puts you in a mindset where you're like, oh, I can do it, I can do it. Like, I can fake it. I can pass it off, as I'm not doing anything. No, you can't. You might think you can, but especially now that I know what the symptoms are, what the smells are, what the behaviors are, I know now. Every single time that he does something, like immediately, I can tell. I might not always know what it is if I'm not, like, if I don't catch him in the moment, but I know, like, you're on something, and it's not weed, dude. He said he was gonna go to rehab if I wanted him to, or to an outpatient program. I know he just wants to go get prescription for Xanax, but whatever. I can't stop him from buying it. Like, he just keeps buying it behind my back anyways, so it's better that he has a fucking legal prescription that's not laced with fucking fentanyl. Oh, God. He said he wanted to talk about it, so we'll see how he does today. Pretty sure he's awake already, just laying down in bed or in the house. I don't want to talk yet. I'm fucking upset. Like, I'm just thinking, like, should I stay here? Like, because I know he's saying, oh, I'm not going to do it, and I'm sorry, I'll go to rehab. And it's just like, are you sorry? Are you really sorry? Or do you just regret that I caught you? And you're sorry that you didn't appear stronger and more sober to me, so you could hide it.